Hey Bria, really quickly wanted to go over your website and see if there's any SEO things that we could help you with. So first of all, obviously this website looks beautiful. Great job. I mean, you're a web designer by trade, so of course it looks great. I would say I would add a couple more call to actions personally, just because people are impatient. They don't want to be scrolling through and trying to find the strategy call. So I would add a click to call button up here if I were you, so that people will call you for clients, and then also underneath a couple of other parts, adding uh, a form submission place, and as well as other call to actions. Looks like is this all a one-page website? No, it's not. Okay, just curious. But yeah, it looks good. So let me take a look on my tool. So this is called Ahrefs. Looks like you, let's see, is this a brand new website? March. That's the first time you got any traffic. Yeah, this might be a really new website, huh? Because there's no traffic at all coming to it. Or you just don't have the web SEO set up correctly. Let's check the SEO. So kind of how Google works is it has bots that go through and read all of the content on your website, and even the images. So like these images, you can upload them as a keyword you're trying to rank for, and then they will be indexed as a word. And so it's really important to do keyword research before you build the website so that you can figure out the kind of keywords that people are searching online and the search volume, and you can put those keywords into your H1 and H2 tags, which is where Google really figures out what the website is about. So like the H1 tag is usually the header, this thing, and putting the keywords you're trying to rank for in the header on each page is really important. It looks like you don't have any H1 tags at all. You have a few H2, the rest is just in the content. So that's why Google doesn't really know what your website is about, and it doesn't have any organic keywords indexed. Also, it doesn't look like you've been really trying to include any specific keywords. I can't even tell what location you're targeting. In general, it's a lot easier to rank for a location-specific keyword as compared to a national or worldwide keyword. So ranking for budget-friendly website is way harder than ranking for Los Angeles web designer. And so, and Los Angeles web designer is already pretty hard to rank, I imagine. Let's check it out. So this is Los Angeles web designer. It looks like this is the first one that's a real web designer. So I'm going to put them in the same exact tool. And it looks like they have monthly 1.4 thousand organic traffic, which is quite a lot. So here are the keywords that they're currently indexed and ranking for. Los Angeles web design gets searched 800 times every single month. They're in position number 3, and they're getting 138 people to click on their website every month from that search. This one here is keyword difficulty. It's how competitive that keyword is. This is a really competitive keyword, 49 out of 100. Usually I try to target things that are underneath 20, and if lower is the better. But when you choose keywords, you want to have them location specific if possible. You want to have the highest search volume you can find and the lowest keyword difficulty you can find. And that's because if it's a ton of other websites trying to rank for that keyword, then you're going to have to put a lot of work into your SEO in order to rank number 1. So this person, they have put a lot of work into their SEO, and you can tell by the amount of backlinks they have. They have a ton of backlinks, and so they've obviously spent a lot of time and investment ranking their website. What a backlink is it's another website anywhere on the internet that has your link on it. So for example, if you wrote a blog post about the best way to use a specific WordPress plugin to increase conversions on different websites or something like that, you wrote a blog post and then a bunch of other websites referenced or quote you on their websites. That and them leaving a link to your website by referencing you becomes a backlink. And that pretty much tells Google that your website has really quality content, it's worth reading, it's worth quoting, and so we'll rank you higher. for all the keywords that you're currently organically ranked for. Although I do want to tell you, website design is extremely competitive for SEO, just because all of the people who do SEO are also do web design. Like I do web design too, so I know how to rank my own website, and I can, outrank other people. But a ton of other people are also really good at SEO and web design, and so it makes it difficult to rank because there's so many other people investing so much money in getting backlinks and doing proper SEO. So I stopped trying to do SEO on my own site just because I'd rather just work on my client sites. It's better investment in my own time. But it is good to know, especially for you, how to do SEO for your sites so that you can do it for um, other customers. Another thing that I would want to recommend to you is to build a Google business listing. I'm not sure if you have one or not, but you can make them. They're free. You just go to google.com/business and you can create a listing like this. These will be a pretty good source of organic traffic. They're not nearly as hard to rank as a website is because they're also rank according to location. So if somebody who's really close to you searches for web designer Los Angeles, then you're going to show up higher than other people, even if they have more reviews. But that being said, there is a lot of things that go into ranking these things. One of them is having lots of images, having a fully complete profile with all of the right categories, and all these kind of categories, as well as getting more reviews. Those are all beneficial. The last thing you can do is getting your business listed in a bunch of different directories and citations, having your Google or Facebook business page, getting listed in Yelp, White Pages, or your Yellow Pages, and a bunch of other directories. That makes you seem like a more credible business and will rank you higher in the organic map pack. Sorry that was a lot of information to consume all at once, but let me know if you have any other questions about it, and I'd be happy to give you advice later down. And if you have customers you're building websites for that have questions about SEO, I'd be happy to work out some kind of arrangement with you to share clients.